Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event game of the evening for your Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase Philippines Born 2001 Cup semifinals round as we are live here inside the Brenzy Giao Convention Center in the beautiful city of San Fernando, Pampanga para sa semifinals round robin game as we will see Lancer, the Answer Con, and the number 3 seed Tikas Kapampangan looking to defend home court dito against the star-studded visitors led by the Prince that was promised more. Prince Alaw and the rest of the J Project Clothing Boomers dito. A crucial game sa ating laro on the main event between the J Project Clothing Boomers and the home team Tikas Kapampangan. Isang magandang gabi po sa lahat ng mga kasinag na nakatutok from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at sa iba't ibang bansa na bumubuo ng Asia, and to all those present here inside the Brenzy Giao Convention Center. Kami pa rin po ang inyong mga kasama, the Chief and the Wise Man. Ako po si Enzo Galarosa, and together with me, the Wise Man himself, Coach Pancho Alfonso. Coach Pancho, finally, the final game of this evening in an interesting matchup. But bago yan, magandang gabi sa'yo.
Yes, magandang gabi sa'yo, Enzo, at magandang gabi sa ating mga basketball fans na nanonood ng SLA Junior World Showcase dito inside the Brenzy Giao Convention Center here in San Fernando, Pampanga.
Very exciting game at alam ko excited na ang magtatao sa sidelines natin, walang iba, the Golden Stag herself. Itong si MJ Raymundo. MJ, kamusta ka dyan at magandang gabi sa'yo?
Good evening, Enzo and Coach Pancho, at sa ating mga kasinag na nakatutok pa din dito sa ating main game. And to answer your question, mukhang hindi na ata ako okay dahil itong third game na to ay mas kaabang-abang at exciting. Kaya naman tumutok lang kayo because later on, I will give you an update and stories on the sideline. But now, balik muna sa inyo, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. We will hear more from her later on as the games go on sa ating mga in-quarter reports ni MJ. But speaking of more, you can follow us on all of our social media platforms for more updates with regards to Sinag Liga Asia at Sinag Liga Asia on both Facebook and Instagram. Follow us on TikTok and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV dahil nga playoffs na, Coach Pancho, and saktong-sakto itong game story natin for this evening's main event. First Blood.
Yes, since this is the first of the 3 games of their semifinals single round. So that's why these teams, diba, they want to start off their semifinal round with a win, which is getting the first blood.
Sino makakasama sa Pampanga Delta sa taas ng ating team standing so far after 1 game dito nga. But let's take a look back sa elimination round game nila. Way back dun sa Bacolor, Pampanga, sa Bacolor Convention Center nila nilaro. And itong Boomers averted a collapse in that ball game when they won 102-98.
Yes, that's why. Look at that. Boomers averted a collapse. A very close ball game. Only a 4-point winning margin for the J Project. Look at those numbers. The same field goal percentage, but the second chance points and the points from turnovers. The J Project Clothing Boomers took advantage of the miscues, especially the 25 turnovers of the Tikas Kapampangan that gave them the W on their last game.
Grabe nga yung laban na yun, Coach Pancho. Down to the final buzzer. Yun nangyari doon for the Boomers in that victory. But bago yan, ibigay muna natin dito kay MJ Raymundo for her report on the 2 teams facing off in this main event. MJ, go ahead.
Dealing with one of the toughest team in the league, Tikas Kapampangan strongly uphold their commitment as they will face another challenge this semis. According to head coach JP Kindao, it is not too late to get back on the track and regain the strength of his players, while J Project Boomers are all set for their next trip as head coach Ernest Alaw have a complete trust on his players on what his players carrying on their luggages for tonight's game. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. And malaking bagay nga talaga ang tiwala for Coach JB Kindao and itong si Coach Ernest Alaw. Dahil nga, let's take a look at the tail of the tape between these 2 teams. How are they going to fare in this matchup?
Yes, look at the comparison. Look at the comparison of those numbers, especially the points. Itong 92.7 average points on J Project. They're the second best in the league. Well, it's for Tikas Kapampangan, second to the last. And then the rebounding department, same. Angat pa rin dito yung J Project. But when it comes to another close ball game, I'll take a look at this free throw. 68.8% J Project Clothing Boomers. They're the #1 free throw shooting team in this tournament. While itong Tikas Kapampangan, they're the 5th best free throw shooting team. So it will all boils down if it comes to a very close ball game once again, yung free throws. Yun ang aabangan natin.
And yun actually naging factor in their elimination round
Yes.
game. The free throws for Tikas Kapampangan. Alam ko mga kasinag, excited na kayo. Hindi na po namin patatagalin pa.
Coming up, it's the battle between the J Project Clothing Boomers contra the home team Tikas Kapampangan. And to introduce our Sinag starters of the game, let's turn it over to Ram Valid.
Maya Pabengi Kegayungan, SLA fans, we're coming to you live inside the Brand Sigyao Convention Center, San Fernando City, Pampanga. Welcome to SLA Junior Showcase Philippines. Presented to you by Sinag Liga Asia and presented by CDO Foods Beer, foods that brings you home, and True Religion Philippines. We're also live at the Sinag Liga Asia official FB page and YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. And the basketball action continues on the third day of the competition. It's the battle between South and North. It's J Project Clothing Boomers and your Tikas Kapampangan. And now let's meet the starting lineup of the protagonists. First for your J Project Clothing Boomers. Starting at point guard, number 5, Robbie Castro. Shooting guard, number 24, Jello Vanguardia. Small forward, number 81, Jude Bagay. Power forward, number 77, Amiel Azido. And center, number 12, Michael Mara. J Project Clothing Boomers is led by Coach Ernest Ray Elo. Assistant coaches Kim Di Pedro, Bernard Jacob Di Pedro, MJ Mercado, and Jasper Magno. Team owner Mr. Vicente June Linogan Jr. Your J Project Clothing Boomers. And now let's meet the starters of your Tikas Kapampangan. Point guard number 22, Kid Estalilia. Shooting guard number 3, Lancer Khan. Small forward number 7, Sam De Jesus. Power forward number 9, Miko Santos. And center number 20, Kai De La Cruz. Head coach for Tikas Kapampangan is JP Kendao. Assistant coaches, Kinsman Prando, Willie Mejia, Jerry Flores, and Raylax Samana. Team manager, Ms. Aya Gopez, and team owner, Mr. Errol Gopez. Your Tikas Kapampangan. Game officials charged in action. Anthony Roque, Michael Galutera, and Jerome Guy.
And here are your Sinag starters of the game for the J Project Clothing Boomers. They start with Castro, Vanguardia, Mara, Bagay, and Asido. Para naman dito sa Tikas, sa Kapampangan, they start with Estalilia, Khan De La Cruz, De Jesus, and Miko Santos, who will join Pampanga Delta at the top of the team standings dito sa semifinals round robin. Kasi itong J Project Clothing Boomers, Coach Pancho starting with the Growling Tigers trio, Mara, Castro, and Asido. Fairness, agad-agad nagpasok ng mga Tigre.
That's right. And especially Michael Mara and itong si Emil Asido, whom those two guys did not play nung last meeting nila against this same team, itong Tikas Kapampangan.
Yes. Itong Asido kicks it to Bagay. Jude, jumper off the mark. And look at that rebound. Pogo stick rebound galing dito kay Lancer Khan, who's going to be the barometer for Tikas Kapampangan in this, not just in this game, but in this semifinals, as Miko Santos puts it up and in.
That's right. The smooth operator, Miko Santos, getting the first blood in this ball game when it comes to points.
Yes.
Good start for Tikas.
Yes. Ito yung surprise factor dito ni Coach Ernest Alaw. Si Emil Asido at si Michael Mara. Let's see if this will play a big factor for J Project Glory Boomers over the dynamic backcourt duo ng Tikas sa Kapampangan na si Kitty Salili at itong si Lancer Can. Look at this sweet move.
Grabe. Nico Santos giving us the first 2 points of the ball game. And that was against Michael Mara pa. Neto Mara down low to Bagay.
Jude couldn't get the basket to drop, pero bola pa rin nila.
Right, so 2 straight misses dito para kay Jude Bagay. So, Coach Ernest Alaw talagang nag-design agad ng play dito for Jude Bagay. But look at the bull strong Michael Mara getting the first points naman dito for J Project Glory Boomers.
Kita mo yung reaction ni Marcus di maunahan. But siyempre, if there's any indication as Lancer, the spin, mintis nga lang. But again, if there's any indication what we saw nung game number 1 natin kanina with Santos and Pablo both dominated, Michael Mara is expected to dominate in this ball game.
That's why, you know, a lot of things that Michael Mara needs to do in this ball game.
As Khan puts it up, off the mark pa rin for Lancer. 0 for 2 now to start.
Yes.
Bagay, flip shot.
Still a miss for Jude. Mara trucking his way, but the referee say traveling pala yun.
Yeah. So 2 key players for both teams. Rough start. 2 straight misses for Lancer Khan. 3 straight misses for Jude Bagay.
Yes. And yan nga yung magiging marquee matchup natin. It's between the guards, not really the big men, di ba, Coach Pancho? It's all about the guards ngayong araw. As they lob it,
Kai De La Cruz, what a pass from Kid Estalilla.
Yes, Kid Salilla is their #1 assist man in the Tikas Kapampangan team, averaging 8 assists per ball game.
funny part about that, last season when he played for Louis Vuitton, he also averaged 8 assists per ball game, di ba? As Michael Mara, kita mo, too small daw, sabi ni Michael.
Yes, again, this Michael Mara is the one player na titignan ko dito. Itong magiging performance niya. In fact, dito, siya nakakascore dito for the J Project Glory Boomers. Yun yung factor niya dito, especially in the middle.
Yes. Eto, Roby, kicks it. Asido with the layup. Gamit kaliwa, sabi ni Emil Asido.
Yes, gaya nga na sinabi ko kanina, yung surprise factor ni Coach Ernest Alaw, the big men, Emil Asido and Michael Mara.
Pero may surprise din dito, Kai De La Cruz. Another big man naman for Tikas.
So kanina, guard to guards, ito naman, puro big men na nagpapakita.
And eto, Santos flips it up and in.
Wow.
4 points down for Nico Santos.
It's been a seesaw battle dito sa start ng first quarter natin in this main game that we have here.
Amiel loses the basketball but ball will remain dun sa panig ng Boomers.
Right. Good tap from behind dito by Lancer. The answer can.
Tingnan natin itong literal na lakas move of the quarter brought in by Cabling and Holdings Corporation. Galing dito sa Growling Tiger, Michael Mara, as the Benil Blazer misses from the outside. Here comes Estalilla. Ito naman the Arellano Chief gives it to Nico Santos. Down low to Sam De Jesus.
Oh. Look at the connection of that 3 stars na Tikas Kapampangan. Santos, Estalilla to Lancer.
Yes. Ito, Mara underneath against Santos and a quick early foul for Nico Santos there.
Yo, look at that quick step and then the power move inside dito ni Michael Mara. That will pose a big problem, Enzo.
And dadagdagan pa ng problema, Coach Pancho, as we take a look at this lakas assist of the quarter brought by SM South Mall. Santos to De Jesus, but ito nga, posing a bigger problem for the Tikas Kapampangan. Pasok na. Moore, Prince Alaw, the Prince that was promised, is now on the floor. And arguably the best shooter in Sinag Liga Asia history, RJ Guerrero.
I love the substitution. You know why? Because Michael Mara and Emil Asido actually can attract a lot of defense inside. So they can, you know, they can do a drive-in kick. And once na nag-attract ng defense si Michael Mara, ang daming options sa labas. More Prince Alaw can shoot the lights out. Siyempre, si Ronel Guerrero, di ba? The boomer of the J Project Glory Boomers.
Totoo. As Mara underneath, 4 na kabantay.
Yun.
Mara with no problem.
Yun yung sinasabi ko. Attracting the defense. Ilan yung na-attract ni Emil Asido at ni Michael Mara? 4 red shirts inside the paint.
Did you see Lancer Khan's reaction? Parang, ano gagawa namin dyan? As Nico Santos, pinawian naman si Michael Mara doon.
On the other hand, J Project Glory Boomers needs to react. Nico Santos know how to get to his own spot.
Uh-oh, Guerrero wide open. Off the mark column for RJ, now 0 for 2.
And kilala natin si RJ Guerrero. Kinukuha niya yung rhythm niya. Pero once na makuha niya yan, magtutuloy-tuloy yan.
De La Cruz misses Khan with a rebound. Ito din, a guy who wants his rhythm in. Kakasabi ko lang, the answer right there from Lancer.
Sinagot agad yung tatanong mo.
Roby, pick and roll with his Tiger teammate.
And the atmosphere that we have here inside the Brensigiao Convention Center.
Grabe. The crowd play
It's
off
going
the
wild.
playoffs.
Yes.
De La Cruz on the run. Kai flips it up. No good nga lang. Asido contra Santos. Good hands by Migo
Wow,
Santos.
clean swipe.
Kai to Kid. Back to Kai.
Oh,
Di nga lang pumasok. Asido has Mara on his left. Amiel hangs in midair. Ayaw pa rin. Mara. Still no go. Very frantic pace here in the first quarter.
And no doubt, Enzo, we have a fast-paced ball game because these two teams that are playing, they're the number 1 and the number 2 team when it comes to fast break points. Look at that lakas grab of the quarter.
Yes, brought in by Fulitech Philippines Incorporated from Michael Mara and Amiel Asido right there. As pasok ulit, Jude Bagay babalik on the floor for the Boomers. And Mara uupo, papasok itong 19-year-old phenom from the Perpetual Alta, Just Mascareñas.
Yes. So, regarding early adjustments gagawin sa Coach Ernest Alao. But ito, tuloy-tuloy rin tayo dito sa fast-paced ball game.
Yes, sa lakas at ingay dito sa Brensigiao, Coach Pancho, di na tayo magkarinigan. And even yung timeout buzzer, as take a look at this, Cosal to Santos for the lakas play of the quarter, brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform. We have a timeout on the floor, 17-8 in favor of the Tikas Kapampangan.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga. Kahit di sabihin, feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
Sinagliga Asia Junior World Showcase Philippines is brought to you by CDO Foods Beer. Food that brings you home. Etong Tikas Kapampangan, an early first quarter explosion as we can see some of the faces here inside the Brensigiao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga.
Yes, unang salvo pa lang yan. Marami pa tayo ipapakita. Ipa-flash a screen natin dahil ang daming tao dito sa loob ng Brensigiao Convention Center. Hindi nga tayo magkarinigan. Ultimo sila. Kanina na yung timeout nagtuloy-tuloy yung play.
Coach Pancho, eto, Bagay swings it to Moore, who's still dealing with an injury, Coach Pancho, sa kanyang hita. Guerrero drops it to Bagay. Jude flips it up and in.
Finally, what a way for you to score your first point of the ball game with a 3-point play.
Basket counts pa yan for the Dreamer himself.
Yes, I like the spacing on that play, Enzo.
Yes, this will be a bonus free throw for Jude Bagay. Take a look at this. What a pass by RJ Guerrero, and the finish from Jude Bagay from Davao Occidental. Ito si Jude Bagay, and a rebound by Mascareñas. No good nga lang yung floater doon ni Bagay, so still struggling ito si Jude.
Oo, gusto kagad nilang ma-involve dito si Jude Bagay.
Mintis nga lang yun, but Raymart Cosal ayaw pa rin. Referee say foul on the ground.
Great effort right there by Cosal. Getting 2 consecutive offensive rebound that time.
Yes, as Marcos di maunahan, the Letran Knight comes in. Lalabas itong Growling Tiger na si Amiel Asido.
So another Letran Knight na naman.
Meron di pa pala tapos, no? Raymart attacks.
Oh.
Good drop pass to Estalilla.
Look at the connection right there from a big to small connection. Cosal to Estalilla.
Magkalapit lang kasi yan eh. San Fernando papuntang Angeles.
Oo, mura lang pamasahe. No?
Oo. Estalilla looks up.
Yes. the red shirts or the Tikas Kapampangan is controlling the tempo right here. Talagang that's why they're still in the lead right now. But ill-advised shot right there for Miko Santos, you know.
Way too early and not in the flow of the offense to Coach Pancho. Eto, Guerrero decides to pass it up. Open look siya doon.
Usually, titira niya na yun, di ba?
Yes. More bullet pass to the middle. Great flash to the middle from Bagay.
That's the reason why hindi kagad tinira ni Ronel Guerrero. Talagang they're sticking to their system. They really want to get involved agad to get the rhythm of Jude Bagay because Jude Bagay is a facilitator dito. But once he gets his rhythm, he can create a lot of situations.
Yes, as Miko Santos again dominating this matchup.
Yes. Since Michael Mara was taken out, Tigas Kapampangan took control of the rebounding department, whether it's a defensive rebound or offensive rebound.
Totoo. As Guerrero,
Back is open at this late of the evening.
First connection.
And alam natin,
Yes.
sunod-sunod na yan for RJ.
So the defense needs to extend dito para kay Ronel Guerrero.
Yes, actually like the substitution by Coach JB Kindao, Coach Pancho. They see Mascareñas is on the floor, a legitimate shot blocker, di ba? They put in some floor spacing big man para mawalan nga ng shot blocker doon sa gitna. But ngayon, ibigay muna natin kay MJ Raimundo for her report on Coach Ernest Alaw.
Alam namin na Tikas Kapampangan is one of the toughest team na haharapin namin this semis. As this team, grabe yung effort at hardworking na pinapakita nila every game. For today's game, hindi kami kompleto. Wala kaming Himaw, Alas at Diamante, but buo pa din kami maglalaro as we prepared so much for this game. If we need to adjust something, of course, uunahin namin yun. And gusto ko lang naman is we work and win as a unit. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. Yun nga eh. Make do of what you have, di ba? Hindi lang Himaw, Diamante, at saka Alas ang kulang nitong J-Project Clothing Boomers. Yung dalawang Quirido, Joffrey Santos, Rayed Igot din, wala pa. At Joshua Pabilona din, wala din. Madami na wala.
That's right. What they need to do is they need to just play whatever the cards remaining in this lineup that they have. Although wala yung Alas, wala yung Diamond, wala yung Diamante, wala rin yung Mamaw. Whatever, whoever is available. Anyway, this team can actually give you a win. This team can provide you a lot of spurts, especially with this guy, Jude Bagay.
Solid pa rin eh. Bagay travels there. Jude Bagay, let's not forget, in that elimination round game, Coach Pancho wasn't able to finish the game. Second quarter, he did get ejected.
Right, oo. So ito, napako tayo dito sa 21-15 score dito, Enzo.
Yes, as Lancer tried to change that. In and out nga lang yung press niya. Minute and 26 natitira. As Mascareñas, big step to the basket, and Justin puts it up and in.
Literal big step. That big step allows him to have some space to get that window. A bank shot.
Oh, look at this once again, ang ating lakas drive of the quarter brought by CDO Foods, beer food that brings you hope. You and I saw this kid 2 years ago play for Prime C Forte Warriors, and he was already back then a good shot blocker. Ngayon yung offensive game niya is slowly starting to come around the Coach Pancho.
That's right, and that's the purpose of this league. Development. The development of our young players. Nakita mo naman yung growth nila, di ba?
And it all comes full circle para dito kay Justin Mascareñas, di ba, Coach Pancho? Dito natin siya madalas kino-cover nun sa Red Yaw.
Yes. And Romel Bayabay with a pushing foul right there. Medyo hindi established yung pagkakaset niya ng screen doon. A moving screen.
And more after standing up dun sa big screen na yun, sa moving screen, he looks a little bit shaken up again. May tama pa rin yung hita niya, both on the game, ng last game nila, and also yung training niya sa UE. So, Moore is probably not 100% today.
What J-Project Clothing Boomers need to do is to attack the paint. Small lineup itong red shirts. Walang masyadong big men.
Yes, eto tumatakbo naman si Cosal. Raymart, good defense galing dito sa Boomers. As yun nga lang, masyadong advanced yung pasa. Si Singzon papunta dito kay Guerrero.
Right. Both teams loves to get an early offense. That's why they're the #1 and the #2 team when it comes to fast break points, averaging 28 fast break points per ball game.
Yung pa pala yung Reguera Brothers, wala ngayon.
Yes.
Jordan,
wala.
Borgi, wala ngayon.
Para si Lingo-Lingo.
Yes, Velo Lingo-Lingo and Rainer Maga. As Lancer Khan, Coach Pancho still continuing to become the answer for Tikas. Singzon gives it back to Moore. Alaw from way downtown. off the mark.
Again, battle for the loose ball that time.
And it's gonna be against Marcus Di Maunahan.
Oh. Both teams crashing the boards, which is a good sign. You know, you can see their intensity, you can see their hustle, you can see the will to win. But of course, sometimes you need to control.
Yes. Tikas. Look at that. They're playing Cosal at point guard.
Oh, good intention.
Oo. They tried to go backdoor. Hindi nga lang nakatingin ito sa Salalilla. Singson playing point guard for the Boomers.
Oh, Ariel Manaloto, dito na rin para sa loob.
Yes. And you like that kid, how that kid plays, di ba?
Mr. No Nonsense.
Alaw, dadaan sa screen. The kick to Elijah. Singson from the outside. Off the mark, but look at Elijah. Try to keep it alive, pero naubusan na sila ng oras as after the first 10 minutes of action, after that dominance from the painted area, galing dito sa J Project Clothing Boomers led by Michael Mara. Etong Tikas Kapampangan, Coach Pancho, showed the heart of Kapampangan's Pampangas best ang pinakita nila in this first quarter.
That's right. As while we are seeing the first quarter highlights, a very, very fast pace ball game that we're having here. Lots of inside points, but more on fast break opportunities for both teams. So expect a lot of action dito coming to the second quarter.
Grabe nga eh. What a start here. Almost everyone na pinasok ni Coach JB Quindao nag-produce for Tikas Kapampangan, which gives them a 5-point lead dito after the end of the first period. 23-18 is our score.
Oh, yan na naman siya. Yan says, kalma lang tayo. Lamang tayo ng isa. There's a foul away from the play. Sandwich between two.
Dogfight, that's how Coach JB Quindao described the game tonight. Hindi daw basta-basta itong kalaban, mas mabigat yung challenge ngayong semis. And for our first game, we need to triple our effort. I admit, we are not the most skilled and talented team in this league, but all I know, we are the team who has the biggest heart. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
That is true. They may not be the most skilled, most talented, but itong Tikas Kapampangan has the most heart, and we have seen it over and over again throughout this tournament, Coach Pancho.
And that's right. And I believe that they'll be playing for the first time here in this Brenzigia Convention Center, especially in this tournament, diba? And they have a lot of supporters right here. That's why napakaingay dito sa loob. So they will play with a lot of pride.
Totoo. And last time we saw these players in this arena, Delta Cup 2024 pa. So sa Sinagliga Asia, on Sinagliga Asia's part, ito, yung first time nila sa Brendia kasi last time nga, nasa Bacolor, Pampanga sila.
And alam naman natin itong loob ng Brenzigiao is a historical venue wherein a lot of events happened. Miracles happened also in this historical venue that we have here sa Brenzigiao Convention Center. Of course, ayaw nilang mapahiya dito. Unang tungtong nila rito in this tournament. Of course, they want to get the first blood.
Oo, and gusto din nila All Pampanga final siguro sa 2001, di ba?
And maybe the reason why ganyan ang pinili nilang jersey, yung color, no? Color ng blood talaga, no? Because they are ready for war. Kumbaga, di ba? They want the first blood and they're ready for war. Parang yun yung sign na gusto nilang sabihin dito against J Project Clothing Boomers.
Yes, as Mara comes in. And look at Coach Ernest's lineup, Coach Pancho, a relatively tall lineup.
Yes.
Di ba?
With Mascareñas and Michael Mara at the same time.
Estalilla being defended by Vanguardia.
Oh,
That's a traveling violation clearly on Nico Santos. Forgot to dribble before siya umapak.
And Jello Vanguardia, a big guard, a great wing player to. A great wing defender din to si Jello.
Yes, and known siya for defense under Coach Charles Chu of College of St. Benilde. Ito rin, a former Benilde Blazer, Michael Mara. Singson, three-pointer way off the mark there for Elijah. De La Cruz to Santos. Miko stripped away. Tumatakbo itong Boomers.
4-on-2.
Yes. Jude flips it up, draws a foul again.
Meloto gets his second personal foul. That's crucial, Coach Pancho. He is, their best perimeter defender, di ba? For Tikas Kapampangan.
Yep.
Coach Ernest decides to go with an all-varsity lineup dito. All-UAAP NCAA, di ba?
Yes, as we all know,
Coach Ernest.
yes, Coach Ernest Alao and also
KDB.
yes,
Yung favorite mo.
KDB, of course. Nag-prepare sila na maigi dito. I'm sure they had a lot of film showing and they created a lot of plays dito and yung mga scouting, dito natin malalaman kung ma-apply nila yon. And for Prince Alao, we know that he's still not the 100% more Prince Alao that we know. He's still being hobbled by a shoulder injury.
Yes.
And a little bit of hamstring,
yes.
di ba? So,
Na may history siya dun sa hamstring injury na yan, di ba?
Kaya, kita mo kaagad yung galaw niya. Alam mong limited. But of course, he's here to win for his team, di ba?
On a slightly unserious note, limited nga yung galaw niya, pero I do like his shoes. Jordan 11 Georgetown.
Oh, syempre.
I like his shoes. May ganyan dad ko, hindi ko magamit. Ang laki.
So that's why ang ginagawa dito ni More Prince Alao. Facilitate po nila. Facilitate. And then once the opportunity comes, then dyan siya magta-take over. And traveling against Michael Mara.
That's not really his game, di ba? Playing
Coming from the outside, yes.
Really not his game. Another turnover, and Coach Kim De Pedro and Coach Jasper Magno trying to look for answers. And speaking of answer, Coach Pancho, bigyan natin kay MJ Raymundo for her report on Lancer, the answer card.
The answer Lancer Can are so much grateful that they are part of the semifinals. More of that, excited daw siya sa mga mangyayari, lalo na sa performances na ipapakita niya at ng team nila. They don't underestimate the powerhouse J Project Boomers, kaya itutuloy lang daw nila yung effort na ginagawa nila, yung puso nilang paglalaro, at lalo na that they are not only here defending their team but the whole Kapampangan who supports them all the way. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. And yan talaga that's wise words coming from a kid who has represented this province and has won championships, MVP sa iba't ibang mga liga ng Coach Pancho, and he knows what it means for them to beat itong Boomers and to get to the finals ng Sinag Liga Asia and possibly rip that crown away from the team, di ba? The D team dito sa Pampanga,
Yes.
Pampanga Delta, di ba?
Oo naman, big possibility yun. And why not? This Tikas Kapampangan is a hard-working team. And sabi nga sa akin ni Lancer Can, nung nakausap ko siya, yung preparation nila dito is their transition and their defense, which is very obvious, especially nung fourth quarter. That's why they took control, that had a big lead. Yung transition offense nila is doing well, but yung binanggit rin na kailangan nila improve dito, yung defense. Kaya ngayon nakakahabol ng J Project Boomers. Kasi nga medyo nahuhuli sila sa mga defensive rotations nila, yung transition defense nila, nadidelay sila. Yun, nakakahabol na, but good thing, nakascore si Miko Santos again. 12 points in this ball game.
Grabe. What a start for Miko Santos here. Really, literally, Coach Pancho taking it to Michael Mara and just Mascareñas. Mara attacks. Gives it to Angelo, but Georgia misses the layup. Asido being tasked to defend Kid Estalilla. Estalilla spins. Drops it off to De La Cruz.
Great find. As we all know, Kid Estalilla, he can create a lot of situations dito for Tikas Kapampangan. That's what, J Project Loadingville needs to be aware of.
And look at this, Coach Pancho. This is what Tikas Kapampangan really represents dito yung ball game nila. Might not be pretty, might not be the fanciest, pero it's the scrappiness ng ginagawa nila. As we can see, this lakas assist of the quarter brought by SM South Mall. We got it all for you. Yun like, scrappy defense, scrappy offensive sets, di ba? Yan yung talagang ginagawa ng Tikas all season long. As Kid scoops.
Shot is good!
Grabe.
And on that possession, Kid Estrella taking the matter into his own hands, ha?
Tatapingan na naman si Mara. Estalilia again on transition. Kid, the lob.
Padayo
Oh!
couldn't finish the layup.
Sayang yun. That would have been another assist dito for Kid Estrella.
And Mara.
Throws it. Oh! Misses this jam.
Wow, sayang yun. He really wanted to stuff that ball inside.
And Kid, eto, Moore on a 4-on-1. Alaw to Bagay. Susubo na lang yun ni Bagay sa ring. Jude Bagay falls down to the ground. Wow. There's some words being exchanged there between Jude Bagay and a player from Tikas Kapampangan as we have a timeout on the floor. A 5-point lead for Tikas Kapampangan. 29-24, 5 minutes and 29 natitira sa ating second quarter.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Liga Asia Junior World Showcase Philippines Born 2001 Cup is brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniforms. So you can see Miko Santos on your screens. Coach Pancho, 16.2 points, 3.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists. 7.5 assists for a center, diba? A power forward center player, diba?
Yes, but right now, 12 points, 5 rebounds. So, above average siya sa rebounds,
Yes.
And 4 points away sa points,
The points, yes. And we know
second quarter pala tayo.
Totoo, and we know that kid is an elite scorer, di ba? We
Oh,
covered
yes.
him 2 years ago. And he's bringing back that same mentality ngayon, very aggressive, taking it to Michael Mara. Kagaya niyan!
Make it 14 points.
Oh!
He's
Now 2
taking
points
over.
over. 2
He's
points away.
taking over, yes, Enzo. What is it with the Santoses dito sa Pampanga?
Yeah, okay. I think is it the crowd, the air? Ano ba meron, di ba?
Kevin Santos,
Oo.
Arwin Santos, Nico Santos. Meron pa
Dami.
isa pang Santos as a pro. Big man din.
Ronan Santos.
Yes,
Yes,
diba?
Ronan Santos.
Tanong natin kay Coach Aisel Santos
Sa
din
Aisel,
yan,
di ba?
diba?
Ibang Santos na sa isip ko, sorry. I thought of a different Santos.
Oh, okay, gets.
31-26 is our score. 4 minutes.
Ayan na naman si Enzo.
Hindi, Jopri Santos kasi ng Boomers. Hindi naman Kapampangan yun eh. Nagkamali lang.
Okay.
Bagay from the outside. And Mara.
Again, there's a lot of pushing happen underneath.
That counts and that's...
Yes.
counted yun pero foul on Michael Mara.
Talagang lilipad talaga si Padayo doon kapag si Michael Mara yung tutulak sa'yo. Yun na ngayon nangyari.
Oo. Nandun siya sa baseline na napunta dun sa referee natin. Sabi ni JP, ano ba wala yun? Kita mo na saan ako nang galing. Of course, palaban yan. Tatayo agad itong si Padayo eh.
Yes.
Estalilia. They give it over to Cosal in the corner. Oh, what an escape
Wow.
move right there by Raymart.
Wow. Moore Prince Alam gave that baseline dito para kay Cosal, kay Raymart Cosal.
Raymart.
And there was no help defense.
Yes, and at home yan dito. Taga San Fernando yan. Coach
Oh.
Pancho. Asido, the jumper. Sure ball.
Yes.
For the juniors MVP.
Yes, don't give him the 15, 16, even the 18-footer. Talagang Emil Asido will nail it at any given night.
Nico directing traffic. Siya din babawi. Di nga lang pumasok yan. And another rebound for Moore. And that's gonna be a foul on Kai De La Cruz.
Yes, too aggressive that time. Dito for Tikas Kapampangan, especially for Kai.
And this is where, you know, the problems for Coach Ernest. No Diamante, no Jigs Quirido, no Hans Quirido, di ba? So his big man lineup is depleted. As we can see, this lakas move of the quarter brought by Cabling and Holdings Corporation from Raymart Cosal. Yun eh, manipis ang kanyang big man rotation. He has to share the 4 and 5 spots with just 4 players. Marcos Di Maunahan, Michael Mara, Amiel Asido, and Just Mascareñas. Diba? 4 lang sharing 2 spots at 40 minutes the entire game.
Right. And ito, binalik na ulit si RJ Guerrero at si Robbie Castro here.
Yes, at Guerrero.
Oh,
Good pass to
play.
Mara.
Good recognition for RJ Guerrero.
As good as a shooter, itong si RJ Guerrero, Coach Pancho. He's an
Yes.
underrated passer. Grabe.
Right. And tama yung ginagawa niya, ina-atake niya because nga nag-extend yung defense sa kanya because he's a known shooter.
Yes. Known, not just the known shooter, probably the best shooter dito sa liga, di ba?
I agree.
At Mara.
Ooh. Kita mo yun? Parang literal na sinubo na lang sa ring.
Does that count? Let's see.
Parang sabay yung whistle dun sa
Oo,
basket.
sa
Eh.
basket.
Parang na-release na. Oh, that's right.
And they say basket counts nga. And ito naman, turn naman ng Tikas Kapampangan magreklamo.
Yes, and don't look now. J Project Lowering Boomers
Oo.
is now in the lead.
Biglaan eh.
Yes, back and forth basketball that we are seeing. You know, back and forth, literal, di ba?
Oo.
Fast break after fast break, points after points, turnover to turnover. So, you know,
Take
look
a
at
look
this.
at this again. Mara just, kung gusto niya kaya dakdak yun eh, off that vertical, di ba? Di nga lang pumasok yung free throw, and even he was surprised that it missed. Lancer being hounded by Robbie Castro.
Yes, that's his assignment dito, to hound itong si Lancer Can. They want to limit the production of Lancer Can dito, which is a very hard thing to do.
As Cosal underneath again.
Look at that sweet finger roll dito ni Raymart Cosal. He's been doing damages inside dito together with Miko Santos.
Oo, as a near steal for Lancer. They give it to Roby. Castro to Guerrero. Quick trigger three-pointer, way off the mark for
Great
RJ.
challenge by Raymart Cosal that time, bothering that shot.
And Lancer, off fake, good pass to Cosal.
That's the maturity of Lancer Can. He already had that look. He opted for a better percentage.
Grabe, Tikas Kapampangan clicking on all cylinders, Coach Pancho. As ito naman J Project Boomers in spurts is hindi siya consistent, di ba? Turnovers, basket, turnover,
Right.
basket, miss, ganun eh. Not really the Boomers that we know that has been dominant the entire elimination round.
And Jude Bagay has been playing in and out in this ball game, ha? So kaya medyo parang napuputol yung groove niya. Well, medyo binabagay din kasi talaga yung matchup eh.
Oh. They say it counts. They say it counts for Raymart Cosal. What a move from the pride of San Fernando, Pampanga,
Yes.
the former Baby Falcon. Take a look at this muna, yung pasa kanina ni Guerrero to Mara.
That was a great find so kay RJ Guerrero. And you know, Miko Santos took the first quarter for Tikas Kapampangan. Now in the second quarter, it's been a Raymart Cosal show.
Yes. And ganito yung usually nakikita natin sa J Project Loading Boomers, no? First quarter, it's Moore. Second quarter, it's Andy. Di ba ganun eh? But today, wala eh.
Oo. Sayang yung three-pointer ni Kitty Salilia. But, you know, nakuha ulit nila yung possession because of Raymart Cosal's aggressiveness. Nakakuha siya ng steal doon.
Yes. Eto Guerrero. Gives it to Mara. Mara! Oh! Grabe!
I was expecting a yam. He really wanted to stuff that ball inside Enzo. Kitang-kita mo, no?
Oo. Maglalabasan na sa mga loob, Coach Pancho eh. Khan attacks the basket with the left hand.
Eto, sumagot.
The answer.
Oo.
Castro, natapik yung pasa ni Khan. Here comes Raymart. And that's gonna be a discontinued dribble para dito kay Raymart Cosal. Kitang-kita natin dun.
We've been talking about Lancer Can's offense averaging 25 points per ball game, but Lancer Can also is their leading steals dito, steal man dito, averaging 4.5 steals per ball game.
And that's why they are up right now, 41-37.
Mga kasinag, panoorin ang salpukan sa mundo ng basketball. Watch the world play sa SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga, Philippines. See you!
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase Philippines is brought to you by Cable Link and Holdings Corporation. You can watch Sinag Liga Asia Games of the Week at Cable Link Channel 59 every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. We can see the good-sized crowd here inside the Brenzigia Convention Center, Coach Pancho.
Exactly, Enzo. And syempre, knowing that Pampanga teams played in this semi, it's the start of the single round semis that we have here dito sa Born 2001.
Eto, down naman by 4 etong Boomers, a minute and 25 remaining. Alaw swings it. Castro.
Look at the defense of Ticas Kapampangan. Robby Castro can't get his look.
Pahirapan, and Castro
malakas yung pasa.
Good pass.
Oh!
Finally throws it down!
That's the dunk that he is waiting for. Kanina pa yun.
Oh.
And what a way for you to get your 16 points of this ball game. 16 points na siya.
Grabe.
Kanina pa niya inaantay yan.
And even the entire bench ng Boomers had to jump up. Pampagising daw yun, sabi ni Mara.
Yes, indeed. He really wanted to wake up his J Project throwing Boomers with a booming dunk.
Oh. We have to see that. The power behind that throwdown, Coach Pancho. Grabe. Take a look at this one more time. Michael Mara
Puts it down with the emphasis. Click, click. Welcome to your Kodak moment, Michael Mara.
Stunning.
Ito naman, 2 of the highest scores in this first half, Coach Pancho.
Ganda ng banggaan na yun.
Lancer misses.
Oh! Sayang yun para ito kay Sadi.
Oh, he already had that tip in. Medyo malakas lang, ha? Naunahan niya sa pwesto si Michael Mara doon.
At dahil penalty na, babalik sa free throw line ito si Justin Mascareñas.
And dyan mo maasahan si Justin. Yung length niya talagang kahit ganyan yung frame niya, talagang hindi mo may paglaban sa loob yan.
And you know what's impressive, Coach Pancho? Batang-bata pa to si Mascareñas, and still has 5 playing years in college.
Wow.
Diba?
Look at the potential, that this kid has.
Let's not forget, this kid gave Kevin Santos 2 years ago a hard time, diba?
Oh, I remember that.
So Mascareñas ties the game at 41 with 41 seconds remaining in the first half dito. What a ball game, all square tayo dito. Both teams being led by the starting big man, Nico Santos for Ticas. Michael Mara naman para dito sa panig ng J Project Loading Boomers. As we can see, eto ang SLA Junior World Showcase Philippine teams. Of course, Pampanga Delta and Hustle Rising Suns sa 19 under have already qualified through, becoming the finalists dito sa ating tournament. Lyceum Subic Port, UBL, ang United Basketball League, Passion Sports Elite, of course, RMC Ramos Construction Corporation, Ex-Leap Pilipinas Bricklayers, and Mark Anthony Construction and Supply.
And look at that, the international teams, 3 from Canada, AC Basketball, Field Hoops Basketball, Gilas Montreal, and from the US, Lakas California, Familia DC, Clifton Tigers, and Family New York. And, of course, don't forget, 1 team from UAE Dubai, Last Shot. Diba? Grabe. Those were the teams, just a glimpse of those teams that will participate in our upcoming Junior World Showcase.
Yes. As ito naman, Mangoba swings it to the corner. Cosal from the 3-point land, no go.
Gandang setup play nun, kay Raymart Cosal, Hindi lang pumasok yung basket.
Totoo. Castro swings it to Asido. They reset back to Moore.
And look at the triple towers dito ng J Project Loading Boomers. Michael Mara, Emil Asido, at ito si Mascareñas.
Yes.
Playing at the same time.
As Khan shoots from the outside.
Lancer with the answer!
Wow. The leading scorer dito in this tournament. The number 1 scorer, 25 points per ball game.
Mara, flip shot is good, beating the buzzer.
Yeah, leading scorer baka mo. He's the leading scorer in this ball game. 18 points.
Yes. And that's crucial, Coach Pancho, kasi that cuts the lead dito to 1 para sa Ticas Kapampangan. What an explosive what an explosive second quarter, Coach Pancho.
Really explosive, Enzo. From the tip-off until the last buzzer of the first half, grabe. full of action. Talagang non-stop. I mean, non-stop.
Grabe. Ibang klase ngayon nangyayari dito. Magic has just happened as our referees confirm na counted yung layup na yun ni Michael Mara. And again, our score will be 44-43 dito at the half. Neither team refusing to budge dito as we can see some of these halftime or first half highlights, especially from Miko Santos. 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists already. 2 points away from his average. Kotang-kota na sa rebounds.
That's right. He was the one who actually started the scoring spree dito for Tikas Kapampangan that paved the way for being in control in the first quarter and getting help from Raymart Tosal. But on the other hand, the J Project Floating Boomers behind this guy, the major pain. Itong si Michael Mara, 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. It reminds me of Eric Mek, kaya ako siya tinawag ng major pain.
Totoo. And of course, the Growling Tiger himself, Michael Mara, dominating the painted area. But it will be Tikas Kapampangan na magbabaon ng isang puntos na kalamangan at the half, 44-43.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga, kahit di sabihin. Feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
Mga kasinag, panoorin ang salpukan sa mundo ng basketball. Watch the world play sa SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga, Philippines. See you!
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Yan na naman siya. Kalma lang tayo. Lamang tayo ng isa. There's a foul away from the play. Sandwich between two.
Ako si Alpi Martinez ng Team Firechief. Suportahan ng Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako si Jojo Hate ng Tatak Chelbinian. Suportahan ninyo ang Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Si Vice Mayor Jal Alonte ng Binyat Tatakjal Team. Suportahan po natin ang Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako si Lancer Gan from Tigas Kapampangan. Tutok lang kayo sa Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase.
Yakoy Daniel Pineda ng Pampanga Pradera Team Park. Tutok lang sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Ako si Paul Chavarria ng Binyang Tatakjal Team Sailun. Tutok lang kayo sa Sinag Liga Asia Lakas 40.
Ako si Lou Abad ng Tito Rex Firewire. Suportahan ang Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako nga po pala si Justin Bautista ng Pampanga Delta. Tutok lang po kayo sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Hi, ako nga po pala si Nico Aguilar ng TGC Santa Rosa Saints. Tutok lang dito sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Yung Dalgona coffee. Yun talaga yun, nag-started with my sister po. So I bought my own beans, I bought my own coffee grinder. So naggawa ko ng own coffee ko. Na nakita ko yung mga intricacies. Like dapat ganito yung grams ng tubig, dapat ganito yung grams ng mga beans. Ang pagka-structure ng Winston's Cafe is marketed towards everyone. So we welcome everyone to come to Winston's Cafe. So we want students can stay here for as long as they want. Because ako din student din ako, so makarelate din ako. Study 4 hours on end para sa isang test lang. So ganyan. And then we want to welcome families din. That's why yung ginusto namin na furniture is mga comfy na furniture so they can sit back, relax, mag-talk. And then for mga business people din, they can relax din and they can talk and they can do business and they can do their meetings also dito sa mga private rooms namin. Correct. So we want the brand to be to give up the message of comfy lang, chill lang tayo dito, and then we welcome everyone. So yun, we want to do franchising, and then we also want to sell coffee beans. So we have a really good supplier for coffee beans. We want to pack them up and then create our own line of Winzins Cafe coffee beans. So Winzins beans, mga ganyan po.
Siyempre, we're very excited to have them aboard. And siyempre, tinanong natin sila what makes them, maging okay sa kanila to partners with the Sinag Liga Asia. And
very excited.
Ano bang views mo doon na our partnership?
So Winzins Cafe has been partnering with a lot of basketball teams, local basketball teams dito sa Naga. So we're really excited because we love basketball din eh. And then everybody loves basketball dito sa Pilipinas. So we're really excited to partner with you guys kasi international na eh. National na yung scope na eh. So, I wanna see anong mga endeavors niyo. I wanna see mga grassroots players na pinapakita niyo, pinapa-expose niyo. So, I'm very excited to see everything you have to offer.
Yun nga, siyempre, they believe in us, they believe in the grassroots program. And Sinag Liga will offer, siyempre kami tayo sa Sinag, will help them expand through basketball sports program at the same time yung exposure right now. So again, maraming salamat. Any word, mga kasinag natin, mga businessman?
Keep grinding lang po.
Ayan, keep grinding daw. Thank you.
Ako si Underdongo ng Pampanga Delta. Tutok lang sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Mga kasinag, panoorin ang salpukan sa mundo ng basketball. Watch the world play sa SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga, Philippines. See you!
We are here at Bransigiao Convention Center, Pampanga, and you are still watching SLA Junior Philippines Born 2001. Before we go back to our main game for tonight, kausapin muna natin ang dalawang importanteng tao for our Junior World Showcase. Now, unahin ko po muna kayo. I am with Mr. Ray Balionado, Corporate Secretary of Armrock Development Corporation. Now, ang question ko po sa inyo, how happy are you that your child is being part of the Team 19 Under Lyceum Subic para po sa ating papalapit na Junior World Showcase?
Malaking opportunity to na bibigyan ng Lyceum of Subic Bay ang anak ko na lumaro bilang part ng 19U sa SLA. Sa nagalingan niya at bilang isang manlalaro, alam kong kayang-kaya niya. So proud ako bilang isang parent na palalaruin sa Lyceum, sa SLA. And binabati ko pala dyan ang kaibigan ko si Alex Bueno. And of course, Navarro family sa San Mateo Rizal. And Pinlock family sa Bataan. And of course, sa family ko dyan, sa mga anak ko, good night sa inyo. Salamat.
Thank you po, Mr. Ray. Now, on my right side, I am with Mr. Alfonso Borda, the President and CEO of Armrock Development Corporation. Now, I heard nga po na your team will be part of the Sinag Liga Asia for our upcoming 19 Under Junior World Showcase. We welcome you po dito po sa Sinag Liga Asia. And gaano po ba kayo ka-excited?
Siguro first, I would like to thank the management of Sinag Liga Asia for the trust and confidence that they have provided us. We are excited in joining this because this is the first time for us to join this kind of league, and we are excited. And of course, a little bit, apprehensive because there's so much challenges that I believe ahead of us.
Yes, we are looking forward po sa team po ninyo. Now, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan? And please invite nyo na din po sila for our upcoming Junior World Showcase.
Siguro I would like to thank my team, for they have been preparing for this, and I would like to invite each and every one of you, especially in the area of Zambales, because they will be watching this event. Thank you.
Thank you po. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ, once again. Etong Tikas Kapampangan lamang ng 1 puntos, Coach Pancho, at the half, 44-43 against dito sa J Project Clothing Boomers. Enzo Galarosa po together with the wise man himself, Coach Pancho Alfonso. A very, very entertaining, physical, explosive first half. Parang halos lahat nakita na natin in that first half. Pero what did Tikas Kapampangan do over dito sa J Project Clothing Boomers? Why are they up by 1 point?
Yes, aside from the solid start, they're the more aggressive team dito. That's why they have more rebounds. In fact, they forced more turnovers dito for J Project Clothing Boomers. And when it comes to turnovers, Tikas Kapampangan is the #1 team when it comes to capitalizing the turnovers of their opponents, scoring 22 points per game. And points in the paint, that's also one department they are so ahead in this ball game. That's why they have that slim 1-point lead after 20 minutes of action.
Surprisingly, di ba, the smaller team has that points in the paint advantage, di ba? Kahit alam natin, yung taller team is usually the one that actually dominates that areas. In the halftime highlights, and kitang-kita, puro painted area ang tira dito ng Tikas Kapampangan para naman dito sa J Project Clothing Boomers. This man, this hulking big man, Michael Mara. Major Pain 2.0, di ba, Coach Pancho?
Yes, and ang ganda ng showdown nila ni Miko Santos dito at to si Michael Mara. Look at that throwdown, di ba? Grabe, kanina pa niya inaantay yun. And this is one thing that we will actually watch out in this second half and see if magpapatuloy yung Miko Santos against Michael Mara showdown later on. As we take a look at the halftime stats, look at the field goal percentage, slightly ahead ng Tikas Kapampangan. Again, rebound department, the same, assist, almost the same, laman lang na anim, but yung bench points, the same. So that's why we have a very close ball game. 1 point lang ang lamang Tikas over the J Project Clothing Boomer. Exciting third quarter ahead.
Yes, and dito nga sa second half with this just 1 point separating these two teams. As we can see the leading scores, Mara leads all scores with 18 already, Bagay with 11, Asido with 6, Mascareñas with 5 off the bench. Para naman dito sa panig ng Tikas Kapampangan, Miko Santos has 14, Lancer Con with 10, Cosal with 8, and Kai De La Cruz with 6. And take a look at the scoring, Coach Pancho. No more Prince allowed.
Yes, and also look at this guy, Michael Mara. You know,
sweet nila.
Oo, and then nagulat siya ron. And then, grabe, yung starters for both teams, the starters are carrying the scoring load dito. That's why I'm interested to see in this second half if yung mga bench players naman nila, yung bench support. Kasi nakita natin sa stats, 8 points parehas yung bench support. And look at the score talaga. Majority came from the starters. That's why puro double figures yung nakita natin sa scoring leaders. So, let's see if that help will be coming in this second half, which badly needed.
Totoo, Coach Pancho. And in terms of bench, lamang dapat ang Tikas dito, di ba? Kasi nga they have a more complete lineup compared to the Boomers na kulang-kulang ngayon, di ba, Coach Pancho, in terms of the bench. Start of the third quarter, Tikas has it. Miko Santos continues to sizzle. 16 points now for him.
Right. The way he started his ball game. Ito si Miko Santos. Nakasabi lang natin kanina.
Bagay to Asido. Beautiful floater right there from Emil Asido.
Again, that's automatic for Emil Asido. So that's one thing na pwede nilang puntahan aside from Michael Mara, itong si Emil Asido.
And that would give Mara a lot of space. Pero, as his nickname says, there goes the answer.
Yes, ang bilis. Ang bilis talaga sumagot dito ni Lancer Con. We've been talking about players na pwede nilang asahan. Obviously, for Tikas Kapampangan, he's the man.
Look at that lakas drive of the quarter brought by CDO Food Sphere, food that brings you home. The fillet finish with the left hand, Coach Pancho, diba? And right-handed player to si Lancer Con.
Eto, may pressure binibigay sa backcourt ng Tikas Kapampangan.
Mara gets clobbered, no call. Pero bola pa rin down itong J Project Clothing Boomers.
Yun yung marquee matchup natin, no? Michael Mara, itong si Miko Santos.
Oo.
Nagbanggaan kagad doon. Great defense by Miko that time.
Alaw dumps it down low. Bagay is playing underneath the basket surprisingly. Mara from the outside decides to attack the floater. Oh, grabe. Full skill set ni Michael Mara pinapakita niya ngayong araw.
Yes, because he saw that lane wide open. Inatake niya at walang humarang sa kanya at nag-challenge doon.
So ito, 2-point lead ang hinahabol dito ng Boomers. Estalilia. Stolen away. Bagay on the run. He has Mara on his right. June. Mara throws it down again.
It is sweeter the second time around para dito kay Michael Mara, who now has 20 points into his name.
Grabe, and here comes Santos. Block right there.
Oh, great block by Moore Prince Alaw.
And Roby to Asido, the Tiger connection right there.
Yes, and it all started with the Moore Prince Alaw block, diba? So yun yung pwede niyang i-contribute dito for Moore Prince Alaw, even though he's not scoring, facilitating and defending. Yun yung kailangan muna niyang gawin dito.
Pero dito naman sa other end, Coach Pacho, simple lang ng play nila. Bigyan natin kay Lancer Khan. Move back to West. We take a look at this lakas play of the quarter brought by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform. Galing dito kay Michael Mara. Major Pain 2.0 right there.
Oh, exactly. And while Lancer Khan is shooting free throws dito, I'll just have a quick greetings dito. May nagpapabati sa atin, mga nanonood ngayon. Happy birthday for Boss J. J-Max, Boss J-Max and Boss Iyo, pinapabati ni Jeffrey Valencia, isang 40-up player na gustong maglaro dito sa Sinag Liga Asia.
Wow,
upcoming player yan, ha? So,
papantayan na natin yan.
Happy birthday, Boss J-Max and Boss Iyo, coming from my idol, Jeffrey Valencia. Thank you so much, brother.
Bagay, swings it to Alaw. Jude, swings it to Castro. Roby, swings it to Moore. Moore back to Asido. The jumper is good from him.
That's his sweet spot. Itong si Emil Asido. And great job dito for Moore Prince Alaw. And finding the sweet spot dito for kay Emil Asido.
Oh, good flyby move by Khan. Swings it to Estalilia.
Santos tries from the outside this time.
He has that stroke. And ang layo ni Michael Mara doon. Maybe he doesn't know na kaya ni Nico Santos tumira ng ganon.
Again, the continuation of this battle between Mara and Santos. And sasaling din daw si Bagay.
That was a great pass dito pa kay Robbie Castro dito. Great find, great dime, great finish.
Balik sa dalawa, kalamangan dito ng Boomers. Khan. Back at you, sabi niya, no good nga lang yun. Here comes Bagay.
They have the numbers.
Jude, fall away shot off the mark. Mara with the rebound and the putback.
Nobody boxed out itong si Michael Mara. That's what you will love about those big man trailing, di ba?
Patuloy pa rin yung Santos versus Mara na matchup, Coach Pancho. Ito Miko, DHO with Cosal. Raymark fires. Off the mark, rebounded by Asido.
So far, itong J Project Clothing Boomers, and so they've been controlling the boards to start this third quarter.
Moore, pass underneath to Bagay.
Wow, what a pass by Moore Prince Alaw. Great court vision and great recognition din dito para kay Jude Bagay, who's been active dun sa baseline na yun. Kaya madalas siya nakakatanggap ng mga pasa underneath.
Yes, itong si Jude Bagay, a player for the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals in the NCAA. Of course, we know him sa simula pa lang from the Davao Occidental Dreamers.
Of course, yes.
This kid is just one of the best scorers. As you can see there, some of the fans dito of the J Project Clothing Boomers, especially ang inspiration ng kanilang head coach.
Siyempre.
2 out of 2 para dito kay Jude Bagay. Khan against Castro.
Early double team.
Estalilia from the middle. Oh, too easy.
No defender in front of Kid Estalilia that time. So, again, it's all been the starters for both teams. Sila pa rin dito yung nagdadala rito.
Ito na the defense. Lalagay ko sa Asido. Flips it up. Too short nga lang yun.
Sayang yun. Nakawala na siya rin sa defenders niya. And look at this. Oh, lost control again. The defense of Prince Alaw.
Look at his brother.
Yes,
He's
really
kuya
pumped up.
Oo.
Hindi man siya nakakascore dito, but his presence, yung defense na, yung leadership, that's the most important thing. Yung leadership ni Prince Alaw.
The next step for him in his evolution is Mara.
Oh!
Again, underneath Castro with a no-look dime to his Tiger teammate.
Wow. Jude Bagay, Prince Alaw, Robbie Castro. Talagang they had doing a great job dito in finding Michael Mara. That's why Michael Mara is feasting inside the shaded lane.
Grabe yung percentage niya siguro. If we don't have a shot chart for Michael Mara, diba? As we can take a look at this lakas assist of the quarter brought to you by SM South Mall. We got it all for you. Castro to Mara. Mas bawi naman dito ni Raymart Cosal.
Oh, Raymart Cosal now is in double figures. He has 10 points across his name.
Here comes Moore being defended by Lancer. Good pass to Roby. Castro to Asido. Amiel, free throw line jumper is a miss.
Yeah, 2 straight misses na rito para kay Emil Asido. And look at the heartbreak kid, ha? Ang bilis. Oo lang.
Traveling alam dun. Itong si Kai de la Cruz. Five minutes and 13 natitira sa ating quarter. At ngayon, ibigay natin kay MJ Raymundo for her report on Amiel Asido.
Dalawang games pa nga lang daw nila nakakasama itong J Project Boomers kaya he is still adjusting for the system. But despite the challenge for Emil, he still want to showcase his skills as he is committed and part of the team now. Itong game nga daw na ito ay tiring game for them dahil sipag daw ang kalaban nila kaya they need to step up as a team. Yun yung daw ang kulang nila ng first half. For the remaining quarters, they need to be more decisive. Daw back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. Ito nga talaga yan. Dami nilang indecisive possessions dito, Coach Pancho, where too much overpassing, passing up on open looks, di ba? And actually, kahit dalawang laro pa lang siya, he has 2 familiar names in Roby and also itong si Michael Mara, di ba? Familiar yan. And also just Mascarenas, kasama niya sa Perpetual yan.
Yes.
Good pass by Guerrero. Mara misses the layup.
Oh, sayang yon. But, you know, you will love the effort of this guy, Michael Mara. Talagang running down the floor. Big man, rim run yung ginagawa niya dito. But that time, he was too aggressive.
Timothy Miley, Coach Pancho.
Oh, first time on the floor.
Oo. Bubunot itong si Coach JB Kindao. Yes. Magic bunot dito at the point guard spot.
Yes, why not? And they badly needed support dito para in the end, hindi ganun masusunog yung mga starters.
As Cosal to the free throw line. The man is on a mission. Ito si Raymart Cosal. I remember nung Delta Cup, specifically him telling me, sinabi niya sa akin, gusto ko po talaga makabalik sa mga UAAP or NCAA schools. Of course, he did play for the Baby Falcons, but then due to the pandemic, wala siya. Had to, you know, nag-graduate, wala ng college. But ito, sabi niya, ito daw sana magiging daan niya para makabalik sa mga college teams, di ba?
And great decision. Because this is the perfect platform. This is the perfect league to play. Because yung mga gusto niyang ligang mapaglaruan, yung mga players na naglalaro dito kalaban niya. Or even kakampi niya pa nga.
Eto, Asido, one of those players, Coach Pancho, as Amiel misses. Vanguardia, putback is good for Jello.
Yes, Jello Vanguardia, that's his first basket of this ball game. So, ito na yung help na inaantay.
Dagdag bench points yan now for the Boomers. As Con, jumper no good, tapi ka ng bola, sails out of bounds.
Oh, ayun, parang ilang bola yun nandun. Medyo nalito. Nalito si Padayo doon. Hindi niya alam kung alin doon eh. Yung isa-save niya.
Cosal, acrobatic shot, no go. Rebounded by Asido. Guerrero. Vanguardia to the cutting Asido.
Great cut by Emil Asido. Kita mo talaga yung improvement na itong batang to. Talagang napaka... Yung movements niya, very precise.
Look at the defense by Guerrero, and that's gonna be a foul on Raymart Cosal. Not just a shooter.
Also a great defender dito. So dito, ang role niya dito kay Coach Ernest Alaw, RJ Guerrero, because sa previous team niya, talagang he's the #1 offensive weapon. Dito, hindi niya pinipilit, inaantay niya lang. Dito, he's been playing a different role. Pero successful siya.
Usually, different in attitude para dito kay RJ Guerrero.
That's why he's playing extended minutes dito, ha?
Yes. Bagay, using the Mascareñas screen. And they turn it over. Good steal by Miley. Timothy on the run, stripped away by Guerrero.
Again, RJ Guerrero preventing that easy fast break by Miley. But Nico Santos.
Sabi hindi lang pala daw sila ang answer. Nico Santos din daw pamipaminsan.
Yes, why not? Sabi niya, ang ganda ng simula ko. Gusto kong tapusin din ng ganun.
Here comes Bagay. There's gonna be a foul here. Just what I believe.
Look at this Jude Bagay. Yung quick first step niya, no? You know, lagyan mo lang ng onting spin si Alex Cabagnot. Totoo. Jude Bagay. Diba? Bagay yung comparison ko ba sa kanya?
Yeah, bagay din yung turnaround jumper na yun for Nico Santos. Horns play right here being initiated by Guerrero. They give it over to Marcos. Bimonan, back to RJ. Still out of sync, but he gets his own rebound.
Sayang, ang ganda ng Horns play na yun. Nga lang, walang nag-roll doon. Dapat may isang roller.
Khan. Up fake for Bayabay. Romel to Padayaw. JP fires. Off the mark. Santos.
Pushing his own teammate.
Kita mo sabi ni Padayaw, ako yun, pre. Pero tinulak din pala kasi ni Marcus di maunahan yun.
Yeah. So in this third quarter, itong J Project, Clothing Boomers, Enzo, they're the team that actually slowly took control momentarily of the momentum.
Yes.
Hindi medyo nabawasan yung rhythm nung Tikas Kapampangan. Bumagal yung laro nila ng onte.
But still a lot of time, Coach Pancho, 2 minutes and 34 in the entirety of the fourth pa. Still anybody's ball game here again. Sabi nga nila, di ba? Any given night, a team will lose. No, Coach Pancho? Any given night?
Word for the day.
There's gonna be a sportsman-like foul whistle here. Guerrero. Miley baited into that.
That's why this guy was inserted.
Sabi na referees will have to look at it sa IRS ngayon.
As Coach JB Kindao, huddling his players right here. They're down by 3. As there's a review that our technical officials are currently doing right now. As J Project Clothing Boomers is up by 3 with 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. Let's see what happened here.
That could be a turning point for either one of these teams, Coach Pancho. Referees extensively looking at the IRS ngayon just to make sure that they get the right calls, Coach Pancho, the right verdict. From our vantage, but hindi natin masyado nakita kasi we're focused on the ball, diba? But mas klaro yung angulo na referee doon. So he wouldn't blow the whistle if there was really nothing.
And Miley was inserted to put up a lot of defensive pressure dito for the J Project Clothing Boomers, and also give some, breather dito para kay Answer Khan and Kid Estalilla.
Yes. Using Prince Alaw. Nagulat siya na nasa camera siya. JB Kindao on your screens right there. Wow, wala na yung mga drums dito. Coach Pancho.
Oo.
Looking at the IRS ngayon. The initial call was stoppage of play for unsportsmanlike foul investigation of Coach Pancho.
So we're still waiting for the final decision dito. The final call of our officials after a thorough review that is currently happening here inside the 2-minute 31 mark of this third quarter that we have in our main game. Ito na. Let's listen.
And they say unsportsmanlike foul.
After review of officials, unsportsmanlike foul on number 26, RJ Guerrero for Jose Proto.
So there you go, Enzo.
Yes, unsportsmanlike foul on Guerrero.
So RJ Guerrero only has 3 points across his name, but his defensive presence in, making life hard dito for the defenders, for the Tikas Kapampangan players.
Yes.
That's why he's been playing extended minutes, even though he's not producing the usual numbers that he's been capable of.
Yes. Okay, also the fact that this is a new team. Diba? He came here with already an established team. This is not the Pelicans. This is where he is, as you said nga kanina, the clear #1 option there, an offense on all time. Dito, iba na to eh. May Mara ka, may Bagay. Andy's gonna come back, di ba?
Oh, what a move. Hindi lang pumasok.
Ito, tumatakbo na naman itong Boomers. They don't have the numbers, so Castro pulls it out. Gives it to Moore. Bullet pass underneath to Vanguardia.
Great decision by Moore Prince Alaw. Everybody thought that he had that shot, but again, a team player. That's what makes Moore Prince Alaw a dangerous guy.
Yes. And you saw the excitement sa itsura niya after niya magawa yung pasa na yun. As Santos follow away shot off the mark ulit. Bayabay trying to keep it alive. Moore being defended by Miley. Drops Miley onto the floor.
Oh, look at that. Oh, passes to the wrong guy. Sayang.
Too much showmanship there from Alaw. Here comes Estalilia. Grabe!
You talk about showmanship. You talk about finishing hard.
Yun
in a fashion. Grabe, no?
Yun na pala. That's how you do it, sabi niya kay Moore.
But still, they're still trailing by 3 dito.
Roby. Well defended right here by Padaya on the switch. Zelo goes to Marcos. Dimona swings it. Castro jumper way off the mark.
Yeah, great scrambling defense being given by Tikas Kapampangan.
Slowly but surely, Tikas Kapampangan slowly getting their hands together here.
Yes, so first time on the floor for Tikas Kapampangan. Number 12 coming in, Kenneth Ochoa. As we take a look at that lakas move of the quarter.
Brought in by Cable Link and Holdings Corporation. Galing dito kay the Heartbreak Kid, Kid Estalilia.
Coach JP Guindao, bumubunot na ng malalim dito sa bench niya.
Let's see if it pays dividend for him. Estalilia.
Nowhere to go. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Padayaw against Vanguardia. What a matchup here at the wings. Santos pulls up. Over Jello Vanguardia, beating the shot clock.
Bail-out shot for Miko Santos. All along, the J Project Rolling Boomers is playing a great team defense on that play.
Pahirapan for both squads. Alaw fires. Way off the mark there for Moore.
Here comes the red shirts.
Padayaw stops and draws the foul.
Yeah, from Charles Di Maunahan.
Yes, and you can see Coach Pancho, one will get a run, the other will get a counter run. Ganun yung trending eh, paikot-ikotan tayo. No clear team has that advantage in terms of a big score dito. Ernest Alaw frustrated.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is a first. That is Coach Ernest's first technical foul of his career.
Fresh off the bench, Kenneth Ochoa. Wala pang isang minuto si Kenneth Ochoa dito. But the trust being given by Coach JP Guindao to take that technical shot, di ba?
Yes. That is surprising. Coach Ernest normally a mild man of unang-unang technical ni Coach Ernest sa career niya.
That's why a lot of people are surprised. Kahit tayo.
Nagulat ka rin ako.
Yes.
Sabi ko,
we know Coach Ernest Alaw, di ba? But it only shows na how he really wanted to win this ball game. Of course, this is the semis. Emotions are high.
Yes.
Hindi mo talaga minsan mako-control, but in this very crucial moment, that is something that you need to control. Ito, meron ng kiskisa dito between the two big men.
Yes, Sadi and Di Maunahan again.
But I have to applaud Padayaw pushing his teammate Sadi and giving me some reminders. We need you here. Don't do those unnecessary actions. Ito, another whistle again.
Yes.
Things are getting interesting here in this third quarter. The latter part of this third quarter, Enzo.
As umiingay yung ating laro.
Oo.
Umiingay yung drums. lalo lang nag-i-intensify yung situation dito, Coach Pancho. Malamig sa Brengyao pero mainit ang laban, di ba?
Yes.
It's gonna be a foul on Timothy Miley. Actually, yun na lang wala pang technical talaga eh. Matabi ni Coach Ernest.
Yan ang inaantay ko actually.
Hindi, parang gusto ko. Pag si Coach Ernest ako yung second technical, siya na mag-coach.
Oh, bad pass.
Yes, another miscue para dito sa Panig.
Yes, give credit to Miley for that, you know, sticky defense that he's been giving.
Look at the round of applause Miley got and the high fives he's gonna get. Diba? Hold on. Our referee saying that they're gonna challenge it. I thought it was gonna be Tikas ball. The referees probably said it was Boomer's ball. So we're gonna use the IRS once again. Final 10.4 seconds. Parehong kupunan ko sa Pancho. Gusto last shot.
Oh.
Look at this possession right here. At Tikas lamang ng isa. Crucial to entering the fourth and final quarter kasi nobody knows who has momentum pa dito.
And while we have a lull moment dito, and so again, public service, and I would like to do this one more time and ask some help from our SLA basketball fans, and one of our friend, one of our heroes dito because he's a frontliner. Itong from Philippine Air Force, Armed Forces of the Philippines, itong si Bigfoot Casulla is in urgent need due to his kidney transplant. And I would like to appeal to our basketball fans sa lahat ng mga kakilala kay JR Bigfoot Casulla, dating teammate ni Boss Ray Alaw, dating teammate ko rin, and then lahat ng mga lumalaro sa Sinag Lakas 40, kilalang kilala to.
Yes.
He's badly in need of you know, any contributions dito, and you can send all your contribution to this number. GCash number is 0915-908-9605. Again, 0915-908-9605, and GCash name is si Diana O. Again, prayers and contributions and donations are badly needed for JR Bigfoot Casulla. Brother, get well soon. And alam ko malalagpasan mo yan. You're a fighter, you know. So, thank you so much, SLA, for giving me this chance for us to help. But ito na yung official call.
Challenge successful para dito sa Panig ng Tikas Kapampangan. So, they'll have the final 10.4 seconds of this third period.
Yes, and the usually mild-mannered, Coach Ernest Alaw, pinakita sa screen. Pero syempre, of course, pagka crucial ball game, kasi mawawala ka rin talaga sa character mo.
Totoo. With the pressure of this ball game, Coach Pancho, as a miss by Raymar Cosal. But yun na nga. We started with Tikas having a 1-point lead as Coach Ernest. Coach Ernest needs to be held back right now. Oh no! Coach Ernest is ejected! As right now, end of the third quarter, score 68-67, 1-point lead for Tikas Kapampangan. There's a situation here inside the Brenzigiao Convention Center, Coach Pancho. We saw our lead referee.
And that's right after the buzzer.
Right after the buzzer. Toss someone, and the only one with a technical foul dito sa J Project Clothing Boomers is head coach Ernest Alaw.
Again, binabanggit ko nga kanina, the usually mild-mannered Coach Ernest Alaw, di ba? Talagang, kakasabi ko lang, nawala na agad siya sa character niya, di ba? Sa usual self niya. It's because of, again, you mentioned mo, the pressure in this semifinals, of course. Everybody wants to win. But, again, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the end of the third quarter score.
Yes. 68 to 67 dito. As yun nga, Coach Ernest Alaw, his day is done na dito. Medyo uncharacteristically for Coach Ernest, di ba? First technical niya nakuha niya. Ngayon, and then now he's ejected of the ball game.
Oh, for disrespecting officials.
Oh.
But again, the trust of Coach JB Quindao dito para kay Kenneth Ochoa. Talagang he's been assigned to shoot technical free throws here. But again, action resumes as the fourth quarter starts dito, Enzo.
Yes.
And in this main game that we have.
It's all about dito na lang sa panig ng J Project Clothing Boomers, as we will be right back.
J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing, makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing, makers of quality uniform.
Start of the fourth period dito. Bagay with the basketball, now playing itong Boomers without their head coach, Coach Pancho.
Action's picking up. And the intensity has gone up also, Enzo.
So let's see, how will the Boomers go about it without their main general dito as Santos. I-check yun as...
I'm interested to see how will the J Project Clothing Boomer will respond with the ejection of their head coach. Because I've seen, you saw a lot of basketball games where a head coach has been ejected, but that gave them a spark, diba? That gave them an awakening dito. So let's see if J Project Clothing Boomers will do that as well.
Totoo. Ito nga, Coach Pancho, this will determine who will have this big momentous run dito. Mara gets the rebound.
After 2 tries.
Asido spins. Draws the foul.
Look at the big man move. Look at the footwork of Emil Asido. So smooth.
Talented talaga ng Asido na ito ng Coach Pancho. Daniel.
Look at his face. Parang hindi pagod eh. Yeah? Parang fresh lang eh.
Condition na condition.
Yeah. Because the way he moves eh, talagang he can conserve his energy. Hindi siya yung bangga na mapapagod ako. No, talagang calculated yung mga galaw niya. Bigyan mo ng bola, jumper.
Simple lang.
May drive, spin move.
Of course, the pride of Antipolo, itong si Amiel Asido. Just like karamihan ng coaches dito for the Boomers.
Antipolo base.
And Moore Alaw. Lancer being defended by Moore. Ito yung matchup na sinasabi natin kanina.
Siya na yung magkukuha kay Lancer. Ito yung matchup kanina.
Look at that. Mara with a steal. Michael to Amiel Asido. Easy layup para sa kanya.
Simple. Grabe itong Emil Asido. X-factor dito for J Project Clothing Boomers.
Ito naman, Coach Pancho, tahimik pa in terms of scoring so far. Wala pang outburst. As I say that.
But, he's more focused on directing traffic, facilitating. 9 assists na siya sa ball game na to.
Yes. And he averages 8, di ba? Grabe. Over na sa quota itong si Estalillo.
But make no mistake, pagdating ng fourth quarter, watch out for this dynamic backward duo itong Lancer Khan, itong Kid Estalilla. Dito na sila magte-take over. Gaya nun, di ba? May attempt na kagad to si Kid Estalilla.
Yes. So that's Romel Bayabay's third personal foul.
Yes. You know what? Lancer Khan, when I saw the stats, is one of the leading MVP candidate dito.
Yes.
Stats base, base sa stat line niya.
Stats base nga siguro, baka siya na nga yung number 1 talaga eh.
He's the number 1 dito sa Tikas Kapampangan. Their number 1 scorer, their number 1 rebounder, the number 1 steals leader sa team niya. Diba? He's been doing everything. Sayang, magkakampiyon.
And look at that.
That's what they're contesting. Dalawang magkakampi.
That's Romel Bayabay daw ang foul. And you can see the bench din dito ng Boomers. Coach Pancho, they're saying.
So Coach Jasper Magno will take over dito, no? Kay Coach Ernest Alaw.
The referees are going to check something here sa IRS.
Yes.
And I think Coach Jasper Magno right there at center court is asking something to clarify, di ba?
Yes, and also Coach KDP approaching our officials dito, si Versizunga. And, you know, this game is close, 70-68, 8 minutes and 21 seconds. Lots of time left. They just need to keep their cool, keep their emotions in check. Ang type of pwede mangyari dito, they should concentrate on what they can control.
Gonna say holding foul on Bayabay. Fourth personal foul na yan ni Romel Bayabay. Let's take a look at this one more time right here. Oh, nakahawak nga si Bayabay doon. Clearly on Mara.
Kaya pala, dalawang magkakampi.
Oo, hindi pala kay Castro yung ng foul. And they were trying to clarify it kasi right around the neck area din kasi nakapuesto yung braso dito ni Bayabay.
That's why he was taken out dito. And bumalik ulit dito si Raymond Cosal.
Yes.
Si Raymond Cosal dito kasi nga 4 fouls na siya.
Eto, Jude. Dangerous pass, Estalilia with a steal. Kid on the run. And Estalilia!
What a offensive foul! It's a double black eye. Bad fall.
And Kid's waving off the cameraman saying that he might have hurt his elbow.
Yeah, but he just shook it off. Ito naman. Sayang, ang gandang steal ni Kid Estalilia. Ang ganda ng finish na doon, but he was called for an offensive foul.
Yes, and look at Jude Bagay talking over to Estalilia.
Substitution, Ariel Manaloto for Kid Estalilia.
Estalilia iuupo muna dito.
And that was a scary fall dito for Kid Estalilia, but he will be sub out dito ni Ariel Manaloto. Ariel Manaloto, a non-factor in this ball game, Enzo.
Yes. You take a look at this once again. Oh, yun, look at that left arm, nakahook eh. He fell terribly. He was pointing immediately at his elbow. Castro to Moore. It's time for Moore to step up right now. Alaw fires, knocks it down while falling down. Oh, hold on. There's a technical foul on Moore.
Faking a foul. Oh, but a basket counts.
Yeah, the basket will count, but
yes,
that's a technical on Moore. And that's what he's asking. Hindi na siya magreklamo. Tatanungin na lang niya kung counted ba yung tres niya. There we go. Basket counts for Moore.
Yes. Because the motion of his shot is parang he's trying to fish for a foul.
Yes. So now both Alaws have dalawang Alaw, technically may tatlong technical na combined. Take a look at this once again.
Look at this motion right here.
Marginal contact lang, a touch from behind from Manaloto.
Para bang he's baiting for a 4-point play. But again, sayang, hindi na-shoot ni Lance Ercan yung free throw. Again, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina at the start of the ball game. If in case close ulit ito, magkakatalo to sa free throws.
Yes. And again, sinabi natin, di ba? You said, mataas ang #1 in free throw percentage itong J Project Clothing Boomers.
They're the #1 team.
Oo, #1 team. Dito naman sa Tikas, I believe 5th, if I'm not mistaken. 62%.
Yes.
There you go. Nico Santos, the man carrying the load para dito sa Tikas. I believe probably he's a little bit gassed na Coach Pancho. You can see, medyo fatigue factor na eh.
May legs sa free throws niya.
In and out then, 0 for 2 now for Miko.
See, 3 free throws being missed by Tikas Kapampangan.
And look at Jude Bagay! He just literally carried Raymart Cosal there.
Right. And this trio has been carrying the J Project Clothing Boomers dito. Emil Asido, Michael Mara, and itong si Jude Bagay, and more Prince Alaw providing the spark and the leadership, and Robbie Castro, the facilitator, for J Project. So I love this 5 right now on the floor, but lots of time, 7 minutes and 47 seconds. Alam ka namang yung 5 to hanggang mamaya yan, of course. So we expect to have some help. But this guy is starting to take over dito. Especially wala si Kit, yung partner niya, si Kit Estrella.
Yes, he's still being checked at the bench ngayon ng Tikas Kapampangan. Netong Mara who's been feasting down low. Michael travels that time.
Great double teaming defense that time. Bigla silang nag-switch into 2-3 zone doon, ha? Kapag kumupose si Michael Mara. So magandang scheme yon.
Yes, at ito yung ayaw ng panig ng J Project Loading Boomers, Coach Pancho. Magising yung crowd.
Yes!
As I say that, who else? Who else?
Lancer the answer.
Grabe.
And before that, nakita mo yung change of direction and yung multiple crossovers.
Take a look at it one more time. Ang ating lakas move of the quarter brought to by Cable Link and Holdings Corporation from Lancer, the answer, Con.
Wow. A much-needed basket for his team, Tikas Kapampangan. They're only down by 4, depending on his bonus free throw here, Enzo.
Yes, there you go for Lancer. Fourth quarter time. Sakong-sako sa number niya. Number 4, di ba?
Right. Oh, from the blind side.
4 to Jello. They go down low, Mara. Against 3 and Mara. Wow. Gumawa ng paraan.
Yeah, grabe, using his grit and power underneath, ha?
That's the 4th personal foul on Raymart Cosal. Early penalty, Coach Pancho. Itong Tikas Kapampangan.
Yes. Because they're committing a lot of fouls underneath because they're ganging up on Michael Mara. But how can you stop Michael Mara? Foul.
Yes. Let him shoot free throws, diba? Pero yun nga as a team, mataas ang percentage na itong Boomers. Diba? A good free throw shooter itong si Michael Mara.
Exactly. And that is why they're the number two seed team dito sa ating tournament.
Yes. 2 for 2 para dito kay Mara. Here comes Khan. Will he have another answer right here? Lancer back to Miko.
Looking for the two-man game.
Oh. Khan spins. Loads it up and in.
What a talent this Tikas Kapampangan has on this guy, Lancer Khan.
Parang sabi niya, Miko, ikaw sa first 3, ako sa last quarter. Here comes Vanguardia, double team, stolen away. What a steal by Kai De La Cruz.
For that high looping pass.
And Cosal, blocked by Asido. What a rejection galing dito kay Amiel Asido.
Right, oo. Medyo wala sa position dun si Raymond Cosal. And ang ganda ng defensive position dun ni Amiel Asido, which is he's taller.
You see the lakas drive of the quarter, but by CDO Food Spear, food that brings you home.
Eto si Jude Bagay na kumukuha ulit.
Oh, and offensive foul clearly on Miko Santos.
Yes, that was a clear call.
Oh. Look at the leadership galing dito kay Jude Bagay and Moore Alaw. Silang dalawa talaga. They're always controlling etong pace. As you can see, Coach Totoy Marquez and Coach Alan Trinidad, the legends.
Coach Alan, Coach Tatay Alan, and Coach Totoy. Legends, Pampanga. Diba? Grabe yan. Mga respetadong tao yan pagdating sa basketball. And of course, Coach Totoy Marquez, a former PBA player dito, a former teammate of Coach Leo Isaac, yes. Diba? Our COO.
True, as Manaloto to Cosal. And Cosal this time wisely using the pump fake.
Great fishing expedition being done dito by Raymart Cosal.
Ngayon ibigay natin kay MJ Raimundo for her report on Kid Estalilla's injury.
Nagkaroon ng swell sa elbow nga itong si Kid Estrella dahil natungkod niya daw ito pagbaksak niya. Pero kaya pa daw niya maglaro at hindi pa daw tapos yung role niya bilang captain ball ng team. Kaya this quarter, ibibigay niya yung best niya at alam niyang kailangan siya ng team niya. As he showing us daw yung tunay na trabaho ng isang guard sa loob ng court. He is happy that their team made it to the semifinals pero hindi pa daw ito enough at hindi pa dito natatapos ang laban. Hanggat may kalaban, tuloy ang laban. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. Ayaw pa niya magpakita sa camera, di ba?
Yes, ako alam ko kung bakit. Later ko sasabihin.
Sige. Itong panig ng Boomers, Coach Pancho. They're seeing their lead slip away a little bit dito.
Yes, nakukuha na ng momentum at may run na itong Tikas Kapampangan.
Asido gives it down low to Mara. Michael draws a foul again.
Yes.
Oh, traveling pala.
Yun yung tendency sa mga ganung galawan ni Michael Mara. He needs to control his first, yung pivot, yung first step niya. Tatawagan talaga siya ng travel nun kasi nalilift niya eh.
Yes. Pretty sure, boss. Coach Pancho, tuwan-tuwa si Boss Errol Gopez and Miss Aya Gopez, the team owner and team manager of the Tikas Kapampangan sa ginagawa ng mga bata nila.
That's
really
right.
fighting hard against the Boomers.
Yes, you will love the effort. That's why itong si team owners nila, di ba? Itong sila Errol and Miss Aya. Grabe. And right now, they're still trailing by only one. And look at the streaking Lance Rican, but tapped by Emil Asido. Pero great recovery. Ito na naman yung matchup natin.
Yes, Santos layup, too strong nga lang.
Yes.
Alaw to Vanguardia. Jello, bitin din yung layup niya.
Jello Vanguardia asking for a foul that time. Ito.
Han, lamang na ang Tikas Kapampangan.
And they are doing it without Kid Estalilla on the floor right now. Lancer God is leading the Tikas Kapampangan basketball, Enzo.
Yes. At eto nga, nagwawala na dito sa loob ng Brendigao Convention Center. The answer God, putting his team on his shoulders. Lamang ng isa ang Tikas Kapampangan, 79-78.
Ako si Lancer Gan from Tikas Kapampangan. Tutok lang kayo sa Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Welcome back mga kasinag dito sa Brendigao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. You see mga J Project Boomers faithful and of course mga Tikas Kapampangan fans on your screen. Hati-hating mga fan bases dito. As eto, 4 minutes and 51 natitira sa ating laro, Coach Pancho, 1-point lead for Tikas.
That's right. And so, I saw the free throw percentage dito. Itong J Project Loading Boomers, 78% free throws.
Oh.
78% yung free throw percentage nila dito. Way above their average. Shooting very well. While ito ng mga Tikas Kapampangan only shooting 50% sa free throw line.
Yes. Ito Con, the fourth quarter man para dito sa Tikas. Where he unleashed the wrath of Khan again.
Right, so binalik dito si Robbie Castro to defend Lancer Khan, who's been, wreaking havoc earlier.
The traveling violation nga lang dito on Miko Santos.
Yes, I noticed itong si Michael Mara and Miko Santos, they are both feeling the fatigue factor. They're missing their shots right now. Parehas sila, nakakaramdam ng pagod dito. And you can't blame them. They've been playing with heavy minutes.
Yes. Let's see Asido. Try to pull the trigger, spin move. Amiel, bitin lang yung layup niya.
Sayang, ganda naman ng galaw niya.
Oo.
Ito, ang hinahanap, yung Ariel Manaloto.
And there you go, Coach Pancho. That's really Ariel Manaloto's game.
Right. And he needs to step up, especially in this quarter, because nga, Kid Estalilla is out momentarily. Lancer Khan needs a backup dito.
Yes. Take a look at this move once again by Ariel Manaloto. Clear foul right there on Moore. Manaloto knocks down the free throw.
Sobrang init ng laban natin dito, no? Sobrang init ng laban natin dito. Grabe. Scoring 80-17 lamang ng Tikas Kapampangan. And I'm sure sa lahat ng mga nanonood dito, pag ganitong klaseng laban, after this game, mag-relax muna kayo, magpalamig kayo sa Villa Bellas Resort. Diba? Diyan lang yan sa Magalang, Pampanga.
Yes.
Sobrang init eh. Kaya kailangan mag-relax muna after this.
And good pass by Moore. Mara draws another foul.
Oo, grabe. Sobrang ganda ng laro natin dito. You'll never know who's going to win, di ba? This is just the start of this single round semifinals, and Villa Beas Resort is the perfect place for you to relax. Grabe, di ba? Coach Jonathan Benedict Buwan, shout out sa'yo. Idol ka namin.
Yes. Happy watching sa'yo, Coach Jonathan Benedict Buwan. Kahit eliminated ng Luwin 1, di ba? Still very, very supportive dito sa Sinag Liga.
Of course, because meron siya mga players dito sa Tikas Kapampangan before.
And also close friend niya. Ito sila Coach Ernest. Of course, they are sharing a players, di ba, mga tinitrain na players. Nathan Manarang, di ba? Dre Lorenzo, Rod Soriano. So, Coach Jonathan, love niya tayo mga taga-Sinag, di ba? He always supports us. So, Coach Jonathan, thank you po for all the support.
And again, yes, of course, 2 for 2 yung free throws ni Michael Mara. Again, it's their superb free throw shooting as of the moment. Huwag ko naman sanang mabate, baka ako masisi. But we still have 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Kaya ako kasi binabanggit, yun yung at the start of the ball game, yun yung titignan ko eh. Yun yung minomonitor ko eh. Kasi nga, alam ko, close ball game, dyan tayo babaksak.
Yes, and again, that's what happened last time sa Bacolor Pampanga elimination round. As Bagay from the outside, in and out.
Great challenge by Raymart Cosal that time.
Pushing foul. And na-extend yung laro natin, Coach Pancho, dahil nga penalty na pareho. That big deal pa rin to para sa Boomers dahil Asido now gets his 4th personal foul. Now, it's up to Coach Jasper Magno and Coach KDP to decide. Are they going to gamble with Asido's 5th personal foul or put in another big man on the floor? Sky de la Cruz knocks down the first free throw. See if he can knock down the second to give them a 2-point lead. 2 out of 2 para dito kay Kai. 3 minutes and 7 natitira sa ating laro.
Right.
Roby. Asido gives him the screen. Castro attacks. Castro scoops it up and in.
Using his speed advantage over the taller Kai de la Cruz that time. Itong si Robbie Castro. That's why we are tied once again, Enzo, with 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining.
Yes, what a ball game we are witnessing right here. Take a look at this once again. Ang ating lakas drive of the quarter brought to you by CDO Foods, Beer Foods that brings you home galing dito kay Roby Castro. Speaking it underneath.
That's right. Look at that move. Going the pick and roll defense of Tikas Kapampangan.
82 all ang ating score.
Hi, ako nga po pala si Nico Aguilar ng TGC Santa Rosa Saints. Tutok lang dito sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17 to 21, 2024. Dito po, gaganapin yan sa Pampanga. Kita-kita po mga kasinag dyan. Very, very exciting. Na po dahil papalapit na ang ating pinakainaabangan Junior World Showcase Philippines. As we can see, our Commissioner, Rodney Santos, our COO, Coach Leo Isaac, our President CEO, Boss Ray Alaw, our Chairman, Mr. Rocky Chan, and of course, some mga delegates natin dito nasasali for the Junior World Showcase, diba? Si Sir Ray at si Sir Anthony.
That's right. Kanina nga, yung excitement kanina nung halftime report, diba, ni MJ, diba?
From Lyceum, diba?
What a two-man play being designed by Coach JV Kindao.
Grabe.
Well-executed play. Sila talaga yung nagdadala rito.
Let's see ano yung babawi nila dito. Two-man game din. Asido from the outside.
What did you say, Coach Pancho? Two-man game? Don't worry. Don't worry, Michael Mara. I'm here to back you up.
Khan couldn't answer that time. And Mara with a big rebound. Michael gives it to Jude. Back to Moore. Moore wants a two-man game ulit. Alaw. Back to Asido.
We're inside the last 2 minutes of this ball game.
Asido spins, puts it up, and draws a foul. Grabe. When it mattered the most, they gave it.
to the NCAA Juniors MVP, Amiel Acido.
And you know what really surprised me is that he is using that same patented move na hindi ma-solve ng Tikas Kapampangan. The way he moves, di ba?
Yes. 20 points, 8 rebounds na for Amiel Acido, Coach Pancho, di ba? Really, really big-time performance for him, especially nung na-shutdown na ito si Michael Mara. Let's see if he can make the second free throw to extend his lead to 2. Acido, 1 out of 2 there. Now with 21 points, itong si Amiel Acido.
He's been playing big dito sa second half dito for Amiel Acido.
Yes.
Eto, Kid Estalilia back.
Eto, Santos. Back to Estalilia. Kid. Off the mark, Acido. Tries to keep it alive. Taps it to the wrong man. Pero Estalilia with the basket right there.
Wow. Looking to give a heartbreak dito para sa J Project Throwing Boomers. Itong si Kid Estalilia after, you know, being out for about 3 minutes with that injury.
Oh! What a shot from the Growling Tiger!
Playing big. Amiel Acido in these crucial moments of the semifinals. And look at this, a getaway.
And Estalilia once again with a layup.
Wow, it's been a showdown between Amiel Acido and Kid Estalilia right here, Enzo.
Yes, a finale worthy of a replay, Coach Pancho, dito sa ating game. And that's gonna be a foul on Khan.
Yes, and they're in the penalty.
Yung sinabi ko, JB Quindao, sana hindi nila siya gumambol doon kasi penalty na nga.
Yep, and again, free throw shooting.
Yes. As Coach Jasper Magno calls out itong si Mara to sit down muna. For defensive purposes, kaya niya pinasok itong si Just Mascareñas to protect the paint.
That's right, and also, of course, to give some breathers. Kanina mapagod tong si Michael Mara.
Yes.
But good thing, Amiel Acido woke up.
Yes.
And did some damage dito. Okay, I'll replace the did. He's still doing damages dito. Oh, kasi hindi pa tapos. At talagang gagawa pa ng paraan yan.
Totoo.
Look at this guy, di ba? Simpleng-simple.
19 years old pa lang. Diba?
Wow.
2 out of 2 from the Juniors MVP, and talking to his perpetual teammate, itong si Mascareñas, as you can see, Coach KDB. Kid, down by 3 itong Tikas. Where will they go?
He scored the last 4 points dito for Tikas Kapampangan. Itong si Kid Estalilia.
Gives it to Khan. Dadaan sa screen. Step back. Swings it to the corner. Cosal steps out of bounds. And a situational substitution here. Mara comes in for offense. Lalabas si Mascareñas.
Yes, for defensive purposes.
Oo. They're gonna make him wait dun sa stairs para sa defense later on, Coach Pancho.
But again, marami pang oras dito.
Totoo.
3-possession ball game. Tayo pang pwede mangyari.
Yes, and here they go. Can they hammer on the lead right here for the Boomers? Castro. Good dribble move by Roby. Roby. Offensive foul on Roby Castro.
Yes. Sayang. Ang ganda sana ng getaway nun, but that's the reason. Kaya pala siya nagkaroon ng medyo onting getaway nun because may onting hook dito.
Yes. And more Prince Alaw talking to Roby. Hindi niya nakita may libreng kakampi sila dun sa corner. And it's a timeout right here for Tikas Kapampangan, who are down by 3, 88-91. Games tomorrow sa SM Events Hall in the third level, SM South Mall, Las Piñas City. It will be the San Pedro Mamba x Razon, Halo-Halo, and Palabo kontra the JC2 Slashers Sea Lions. And for the main event, it's the much-awaited battle between the GDL Construction and Vertex Maritime. Bukas po yan. Sa South naman tayo, no, Coach Pancho?
So, Sinag Lakas 40. 2.0 ulit tomorrow. And syempre, after this very exciting first day ng semifinals dito ng Born 2001 Cup. Siyempre, kailangan natin silang bigyan ng konting pahinga to prepare for their upcoming games dito. And grabe naman yung laro dito na binibigay ng mga batang to. Talagang very exciting and
exhilarating,
action-filled, nail-biting, diba?
Proving that the future of Philippine basketball talaga.
Diba? Eto, let's see what the play for Tikas Kapampangan dito.
Ito, Santos post up, but Asido pushes him outside. Nico, one-handed shot off the mark. And that's wasted a lot of time. I think Tikas has to foul.
That was a good gamble dito for J Project because itong si Emil Asido, 4 fouls doon, ha?
Yes. They're not fouling. Shot clock is up. And the ball sails out of bounds. I'm surprised they did not foul.
Yes. Mental lapse dito for Tikas Kapampangan. They forgot about the time remaining. But again, great defensive stance dito by Emil Asido kanina, di ba? He has 4 fouls, but great effort on, controlling himself, giving a hard time dito kay Miko Santos on that last play for Tikas Kapampangan. But again, 10.9 seconds remaining.
Mahaba pa to. Anything can happen.
Yes, so expect a quick foul dito.
Yes. And one thing para, yun nga expect a quick foul dito. Kanina they had naahit ng J Project Loading Boomers, Coach Pancho, 12 seconds from the clock. Dahil nga, they didn't foul. They didn't realize the shot clock was off.
Right.
Itong Boomers really need a good break here on the inbound. Let's take a look at this dito. Tabi ka ng bola. Last touch clearly. Either kamay ni Lancer Can o yun, kay Kid Estalilla. Either one of those guys, clearly, di ba? Touched it last. Bagay to inbound.
So expect a quick foul here.
Mara trap.
Oh, no.
Mara!
Oh!
But that's gonna be a foul. And Mara kept his cool there.
He wanted to dunk that ball after that getaway. We're expecting for a quick foul, but Tikas Kapampangan didn't do it. Okay, they wanted to have a clean swipe of the ball, but umanda rin yung oras eh.
Yes, our referees are gonna check that hard foul by Manaloto.
He almost lost his cool dito para kay Michael Mara. And again, if ever, kung hindi niya na-control yung sarili niya kanina, he might done something that might prevent him to play on the next game. Again, single round to, itong semifinals. If kahit na manalo sila dito, kung wala naman siya the next game, so good thing. He was able to control his emotions dito after that hard foul that was given to him.
He wanted to throw that one down. Manaloto, sabi niya, di ako papayag. This could mean a playoff foul. But then again, our referees will still check it dito sa IRS ngayon. So, with 5.3 seconds remaining, Coach Pancho, regardless, mag-free throws dito si Mara. All it's just gonna do is, pag-review ng referee, if it's upgraded on a sportsman-like foul, ball possession pa dito ng Boomers.
So insurance free throws lang dito talaga ang mangyayari for Michael Mara. 5.3 seconds remaining.
And one thing para dito sa Boomers, they held it out without their head coach, diba, Coach Pancho. This entire fourth quarter, they played it without Coach Ernest Alaw.
But his boys has responded. His boys, really woke up, especially Emil Asido, who provided those much-needed points for his team when Michael Mara is beginning to get tired, when Morpins Alaw, can get his offense going. It was Emil Asido, providing some support to Jude Bagay. While Tikas Kapampangan is playing superb defense dito kay Jude Bagay, Emil Asido, went out.
And I also want to give credit, as much as we give him a lot of heat for this and niloloko natin siya palagi na what will happen if Coach Ernest gets thrown out in the game. Special salute to Coach Kim De Pedro, di ba? Holding the team in this fourth quarter, di ba?
Yes,
Coach Kim De Pedro, Coach Bernard De Pedro, Coach Jasper Magno.
The whole coaching staff.
Yes.
Right.
That's just a regular foul here.
Regular playoff foul.
Playoff foul lang. So it'll just be 2 free throws dito para sa panig ng J Project Clothing Boomers. And if Mara hits one, better if he hits both, diba? But if Mara hits one, it's a 2-possession ball game.
Yes, and all they need to do is just play an honest defense.
Yes. Michael Mara to the free throw line right there. Mara first free throw. Knocks it down, and here comes the free throw shooting conversation, Coach Pancho, that we keep on saying.
Sa pre-game pa lang natin, yun na yung binabanggit ko. And yun na nga yung mag-decide.
Mara second free throw. That'll probably do it. And look at that, Mara silences the drummers right here. A la Ronald Hawkins there. A tribute to Ronald Hawkins of the Fulitech Santa Rosa Saints, possibly.
Michael Mara delivering the killer blows dito for the J Project Clothing Boomers. He had a great start sa first half. Remember, yung kanyang dunk, he ended the first half with 20 points. And again, in this closing moment, he and Emil Acido really did the killer blows dito for J Project Clothing Boomers. And Tikas Kapampangan, sayang yung efforts. But, you know, those 3 crucial missed free throws earlier, malaking bagay yun. The game is tight, but yung 3 straight free throws, sayang. Those are the things that they need to check. But of course, meron pa tayong 5.3. Who knows? Ang dami pwede mangyari. We've seen a lot of incredible things, diba, Enzo? Especially inside the Brenzigia Convention Center.
Dito sa arena na to talaga eh. Eto, Ochoa, three-pointer off the mark, and that'll do it.
Yep.
The Boomers survive this heart-stopping ball game, Coach Pancho.
Yes, wow. What a grinding victory by the J Project Clothing Boomers after trailing for most of the game dito with that fast start dito by Tikas Kapampangan. But again, it's been a seesaw battle from first up to the last quarter. But they rose to the occasion after the ejection of their head coach. You know, hats off to the players of J Project Clothing Boomers. But before that, of course, Tikas Kapampangan, the grit and grind of this team. Grabe.
Yes, and take a look at this, Coach Pancho. The scene kanina, Michael Mara sitting down on the court. He brought it dito for this victory para sa J Project Clothing Boomers, 93-88, diba? And talagang he deserves it. Look at that. He's being carried by his teammates. He gave it his all. He gave his entire heart dito. Talking about this growling tiger, Michael Mara, grabe. Talagang he brought this team to life in the first 3 quarters, and then dito naman sa 4th quarter, it was another growling tiger, Amiel Acido.
Right. And a carjack finish, just like nung last meeting nila, diba? Grabe. So same result, but again, and so same result because the only thing that made the difference is the free throws shooting. Those crucial missed free throws by Tikas Kapampangan, you know, that made the difference. And yung conversion naman sa kabila dito, they finished with 80% free throw percentage dito, while Tikas Kapampangan 54%. That made the difference. Their free throw shooting.
Yes, grabe nga eh. We talked about it at the top of the coverage. You even predicted it that would be the case, diba? And true enough, you're really a wise man talaga, diba? Na-predict mo yun na it's gonna be down to the free throw shooting talaga. So itong Pampanga Delta, Royce Hotel and Casino, and itong J Project Clothing Boomers, 1-1.
Yeah.
1-0 sa taas ng ating semifinals round. At ngayon, ibigay na natin kay MJ Raimundo para sa CDO Best Players of the Game. MJ?
Now I am with the 2 CDO Best Player of the Game, brought to you by CDO Food that brings you home. From J Project Boomers, Amiel Acido and Michael Mara. But first, sa iyo muna ako, Amiel. You have contributed to your team 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Grabe yung performance na pinakita mo. Kanina, sinabi mo sa akin na 2 game ka palang nakakasama itong team na to. Pero grabe yung pinakita mong effort, grabe yung pinakita mong performance. Ano ba yung nasa mindset mo all throughout the game?
Yung naging mindset ko throughout the game is stay composed lang, huwag matataranta, and communicate lang sa loob ng court.
No, meron ka bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Binabati ko nga po pala yung family ko, yung girlfriend ko, then sa mga kay Boss Jun, sa J Project, and sa mga teammates ko and coaches ko.
Thank you, Emil. Now I am here with Michael Mara, contributed to his team with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. First of all, congratulations sa'yo, Emil. Grabe yung pinakita mo. Walang himaw, walang diamante, walang alas. Pero ikaw yung nag-step up sa team mo. And during the game, Coach Ernest Ala was also out of the game. Pero ikaw yung nag-step up, ikaw yung nag-bring sa team mo para makuha itong kalamangan na to. Ano ba yung nasa isip mo at ano pa ba ang dapat namin na-expect para sa team nyo for the next game?
First of all, yung nasa isip ko lang is, yun, as a team, gusto namin manalo, syempre. Para din kay Coach Ernest kasi yun, ginawa niya yung best niya as well as parang deserve niya din naman na ibigay namin yung best namin para sa kanya. And I think yung dapat nyo i-expect sa team namin is we'll be more aggressive and we'll be more competitive kahit wala yung mga iba namin players, kahit kulang-kulang kami. We trust each other, of course, and parang yun, continue lang kami sa system, sunod lang kami, and eventually lahat naman susunod sa amin.
Meron ka bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
First of all, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon, binigay niya sa amin yung panalo. Yung mom ko, andito, yung sister ko, yung consultant namin, si Kuya Jobs, syempre kay Coach Ernest, kay Boss Jun Linogon, thank you so much. And sa mga sumusuporta sa J Project, thank you sa lahat. And sa best friend ko, si Marcos Limonan.
Congratulations once again, Emil and Michael. Now back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, MJ. And once again, congratulations to the Tiger duo, Michael Mara and Amiel Asido, di ba? Beautiful performance. Mara first 3 quarters, Asido the last quarter. Coach Pancho, your thoughts in this amazing, exhilarating, lahat na adjectives in this ball game?
Wow, grabe, what a Saturday triple header that we have here. All of the games that we've covered this in Brensiga Convention Center, and thank you for covering this game once again in this venue. It's been a while for me. Grabe. I'm so thankful and grateful to cover these kinds of action dito, and there's more to come.
Yes. And syempre, day 1 pa lang to ng elimination ng sa ating semifinals round robin. And syempre, mga kasinag, bukas naman po, turn naman ulit ng mga Lakas 40 Aerobilis sa San Pedro Mamba, Extra Zone, Halo-Halo, and Palabo kontra JC2 Slashers Sea Lions. And for the main event, it's the GDL Construction kontra Vertex Maritime sa SM Events, all in the 3rd level of SM South Mall po yan. But that ends our Saturday triple header for today. For Coach Pancho Alfonso, MJ Raimundo, ako po si Enzo Galarosa, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Don Mike Danan, Direk Ramonito Roa, and the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito from the Brensiga Convention Center, this has been your 2024 Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase Philippines, and we are saying goodbye and good night.